the judge, and everybody, they all in cahoots.
Yeah, your public defender, he'll go to the DA to get a deal. He'll talk to him quick. Because they all on the same page, man.
That's right.
Just like this system, these two parties, they on the same page, man. They want to destroy you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right? Keep going.
And he had two horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon. And he exercises all the power of the first beast before him.
Yeah, what's the first beast? Is talk about the Roman Empire. And this society is modeled after the Roman Empire. All right? That's the reason why you go to these different classes. You want to study biology, you got to learn Latin terms, man. You study law, you got to learn Latin. Okay? You go to botany, all the names of the plants are Latin names, man. Why? Because this is the Roman Empire revitalized. You go to school, you learn Roman numerals, they teach you Greek and Roman mythology. This is Rome all over again, man. The highway system goes back to Rome.
Look at the pillar right here.
Oh, yeah.
It's very Roman.
And then if you want to join a secret society, more than likely it starts at a fraternity level. Those are all Greeks at the schools, which follow the way of the Romans and the way of the Romans. The same, the Greco-Roman. That's why they called it the Greco-Roman. Because they were both Edomites.
Same people that was ruling. They just changed the location of the capital. They still do the same thing, worship the same gods. You know?
And he exercises all the power of the first beast before him, and causeth the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast.
Which goes into that Americanization. He literally went throughout the four corners of the earth and pressed his ways upon all these nations, man. Somebody look up Americanization real quick on Wikipedia, or whatever article comes up. So he forced the Roman way, that Roman system, upon all these other nations. That's the reason why you go to damn Japan, they got a president. Okay? Japan ain't known for having presidents, man. They had a shogun or emperor back in the ancient world, man. Which he established himself as the ruler, and when his son was born, his son succeeded the throne, man.
Well, Moab too.
Moab.
The last emperor, now they got what? The Chinese Communist Party. Where did they get that?
He's the president of China, man. Where does that go back to? That goes back to Rome. When the Caesars would be elected. Then they got their parliament, they senate, which they vote on things, man. That democracy goes back to this damn devil. You got that?
Yeah,
Bring it out, Bumper Show.
It says Americanization. It says Americanization is the influence American culture in
Which American culture is what? Roman culture. All right, same thing. That's the reason why you go to these other countries. They got coliseums, they got stadiums, they got sports. You know, everybody, all these nations, they play soccer. You know, they got baseball in these other countries. That goes back to Rome, man. Having sports to entertain the people, to keep them, to distract them from the real issues that's going on in their society, man. Bread and circus, blood sports. You know. Keep going.
It says, the influence American culture and business has on other countries outside the United States, including their media, cuisine, business practices.
And the same thing, Rome did the same thing when they took the world over. They pushed their culture upon these other nations. Well, the Greeks did that too. That's the reason why you got the term Hellenization. All right, and only the Greeks and the Romans did that. When the Medo-Persian Empire came into power, they didn't take away the customs of the people. All right, they allowed them to continue doing their ancient customs, man. When the Babylonian Empire was on the scene, they let the people do what they wanted to. All right, all they had to do was bow down to the image of Nebuchadnezzar. He didn't take their customs away. The Greeks and the Romans did that. America did that. All right, those European countries, which make up the beast, did that around the four corners of the earth. Showing you it's the same system coming back into power, man. Keep going.
It says, including their media, cuisine, business practices.
Everybody's on a fiat money system, which where does that go back to? Well, where's the origins of fiat money go back to? Rome. Greece and Rome.
Well, a lot of investors here in America, they want to meet executives for businesses in Japan or China, right? Where do they get that business structure from? From America, man. Board of supervisors, shareholders, CEO, chief executive officer, chief financial officer, right? Making the board, I forget what they call it. I don't know what kind of board. I forget, not
Board of directors.
Board of directors, the WADA. You have a board of directors, and they control the company, man. Then someone on that seat is the top shareholder, right? And they do the same thing over there in China. The same thing they do that in Japan and all throughout the world. And they got that from America.
In the stock market, China has their own. Japan has their own.
The Nikkei.
Kind.
They call that the Nikkei. And that's the first market everyone waits to open. After Wall Street goes down, right? The next day starts where? In Japan, man. The Nikkei. And then everyone, they see what they sell in there, and then they're going to carry that on to later on when London opens. Right? And when London opens, that's when that means that the money's moving. And then after London opens, it's New York. And that's where all the money's being controlled. And they're reacting based upon all the things that happen throughout the day. And then after that closes, the Nikkei got to respond. So all of it goes back to what? America. The New York Stock Exchange. And they all have to vibe off what they think is going to happen on Wall Street. Because the whole system revolves around this piece of shit place, Babylon.
Right.
It says including their media, cuisine, business practices, popular culture,
which
it's like the cuisine.
Yep.
They got all these fast food restaurants.
Straight up, McDonald's,
Pizza Hut. Well, that was me and you that was watching that.
Yeah.
Pizza Hut out there in
Arabia?
Qatar or Saudi Arabia.
Qatar.
Fat ass Arabs, man. They getting Pizza Hut delivered to them, McDonald's delivered to them. They got diabetes, all kind of other diseases from the food, man.
They don't know why. But all they do is eat fast. They go to the mall and go to the food court every day. That's all they eat. And they think it's okay because they think it's just food. But they don't even understand that you're eating American food. American food's death. It's literally death.
designed to kill you.
Preservatives. But that's the Americanization. They end up the fast food.
And they were able to do that because Esau went around with their military bombing people. So that's why they have a stronghold in these, these different Arab countries. And what brought that? After they were able to take a, go and get in there. What did they bring? They brought their businesses. Businesses, fast food places, and all these multi-international companies to make money and to destroy the people. To put them more into an influence of being American. That's why a lot of these nations, they're influenced by America. They wear the clothes like America. They go to school like America. The whole school system is set up because America set it up. Going to college. The woman working, being a businesswoman, that's all American.
Well, you know what they do? They actually send their kids over here to get educated. They send them here, why? So they could learn the Yankee way, and then they could go back home and run with it, or stay here. Stay there, you stinky ass over here.
Oh, you know what America is now being mad at China for? Because China took their shit and now is doing better than Esau's doing. They took that. China, the Moab, they're not really innovators. They just gonna take your shit. And they just gonna counterfeit it and just do it and run with it and make it better.
Run with it and make it better, more efficient. Okay, and then mass produce it. Instead of, unlike what you Americans do, you just want to control everything and be the damn demon the Bible speaks of. But the cuisine, that's killing everybody. It's killing. First of all, first people who killed were you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. You wonder why? Oh, it's a thing. Blacks, Latinos, they just get diabetes. Nah, man, they just eat nothing but slave food, man. That's why. They ain't never changed. To this day. Eating slave food. Fried shit. Oh, Apostle the Heart did the video, right? At the Arab joint. Just the menu looked like death, man. Some guys, that's appetizing. But that's because that's all you eat in your whole life.
That's all you can afford.
Burger and fries. Yeah, you can afford.
That's the cheap shit. You want to eat like somewhat right. You gotta cash out. You want like a decent loaf of bread, you gotta pay for that.
You gotta pay for that.
Meanwhile, the Wonder Bread, this shit costs like $2.
And then you get addicted.
Because there's chemicals in there.
You get addicted to it. Can you keep going?
Go ahead. It says including their media, cuisine.
What's the media? That's a heavy thing too. That's how he controls the minds of the people. A media is a medium. All right. he used it to control your mind, man. Show you what's hot, what's not. Get you thinking on a certain wave. Okay, with this media, he's destroyed many of people, man.
Quickly.
The whole world.
Yeah.
That wine, because he's with that medium, he's able to push that wine on a super high level because he's able to tap into the visuals. You know, he's able to tap into your visuals, a direct link to your mind.
It's a form of witchcraft. Hollywood.
It's
known witchcraft. And then America, we're the ones who cracked that whole barrier with the moving picture, man. And where were all moving pictures made when they first started? Right there in Southern California, man, Hollywood. And then from there it went throughout the whole world, and so it's always been here in America where they push that war on your minds using their images. And that's all the cartoons are racist. Right, everything portrayed Jake as stupid, low level.
Well, I was just watching the Speedy Gonzalez clips a few days ago, man. Making painting Mexicans in a certain light. You know? Say they got all the tribes, man. They got Gad, they got Issachar,
Loco Rodriguez.
Yeah. That's the one that came
all looking through and shit. It came up my feed too. You all looking all bugged out and shit. I'm like, why is Issachar like that, man?
He looked like a Mexican. So you look at Speedy Gonzalez, man. He got the Mexican hair.
Got to talk like him.
Hey, man. You know? Getting on Issachar, man.
So the so-called white man, he's always portrayed us. He used to get on Moab too. Big old buck teeth. You know, but the white man, he was no jokes about him. He was just the greatest thing going. He's just the greatest thing going. Everybody else is a dumbass, a retard, joke, walking joke. But he's the best thing going, man. Now the spirit is, and everyone's realizing you're the worst thing going. You're getting. And that wine and that rap, that fornication, we're reading about that Americanization. People are starting to vomit it out right now. They're seeing what it's doing. All the diabetes in Qatar, man. They never had no diabetes. Them motherfuckers are used to eating with their hands and sharing one big plate like a bunch of animals.
Lamb and stuff.
You know? Now they get to sit down and open a burger up, eat a supersized soda.
And Esau capitalized off their family being family oriented. To where they eat as a family, you know. So it's not like they go out to clubs and shit like that. No, it's all about like sitting down, eating with the family, sharing food, you know, talking. You know, what they do, they go buy like 20 boxes of pizza, you know, and sit down and just get bloated.
But that gets Esau money too, because then when you get these ailments, who you gotta go see? You gotta go see the devil.
The medicine goes back to the devil.
You get his drugs.
Okay. It says, including their media, cuisine, business practices, popular culture,
which that's another way he spreads his philosophies, and then popular culture and the media go hand in hand. The things that he wants you to do, that he wants you to change about yourself, or change in the society, he puts it in the media. This women's lib, you know, especially during you got to look up the Roaring 20s. That's literally, you know, when that feminism started happening. So he started portraying, changing the way women were portrayed in society through the media. Had women smoking on TV.
Smoking on TV.
You know, women didn't do that before the 20s, man. They wasn't wearing them skimpy ass dresses. Then another thing that he made popular was the bob haircut, the short haircut for women, man. He put all in his magazines and stuff. So, and these women, man, they really can't stand up to Satan, man. So anything that they see, and once it becomes popular, they gonna latch onto it, man.
They think it's normal now.
What's that one song? I'm a material girl in a material world.
Madonna.
Oh man, that
Madonna song.
Like basically, look, we're in a material world. I need material things, you know.
That's what the bitch said in the song.
And that's part of his media.
But it's true. Women are just material.
But it's true though.
That's what women are. They're part. They're just a thing. You're in a possession.
But he pushed that in his popular culture. You know, in his medium is TV, to push that to basically intensify that vibration. You know, now your woman, now she's mad at you because you're not taking her on a shopping spree.
You ain't doing what she see on TV. Or she see on Instagram.
She's gonna find somebody to do that for. And that's what these women do. And the so-called white man, he how do you say? He encourages that type of behavior. Right? Through what he does on his media, through his pop culture. Pop culture. Me too. That's a pop culture thing.
Well, what's the new thing you got going on, especially amongst so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American women? Basically, fuck this nigga. You know, I'm a hot girl summer. I'm gonna go do whatever I want to. Fuck as many niggas as I want to. Bitch got a song, Henny and a Plan B. So she is being a complete slut. You know, and then she popping Plan B so she could keep on being a whore, man.
Yep.
And these women attach on to it. How many women went down to fucking Miami after that? Some songs came out and did the exact same thing that she was saying on the song, man. Went down there with a bottle of Henny and a bag of Plan B, man. But it's heightened now that it's being pushed out like that.
Yeah.
You know, now it's an okay thing, man. A bitch will tell you straight up. I think I got a Henny and a Plan B. What's
Now they're
up?
just having fun.
You know? It's hot girl summer.
Girls just want to have fun.
You know?
That was a big hit.
Yeah, that shit. Yep, that's
And
the
what's
one.
fun to a girl? Just all types of wickedness.
Yes.
Yeah, really being a whore.
Yeah.
That's fun.
And then they
You know?
hang out, man.
And not be
Literally.
ashamed for it.
Yeah. Literally, man.
It says popular culture, technology.
Technology. Everybody's going with the technology that comes from America.
Except for the Mark of the Beast, though.
Oh yeah. Nobody's on
Except for
that.
No.
You know, that's not a thing.
It's out of there.
Come on, man.
Crazy.
The technology, that's one of the main things that put America where it's at.
Yes.
Car, the TV, the light bulb,
Yep.
Electricity, plumbing,
you know, traffic lights,
sanitation, right?
Airplanes. Yep. Computer.
And the missile. Yeah. The gun.
Yeah.
Right? The gun, that's how they took this place down. Right? And them American weapons, you get an American weapon out there in the Middle East, hey man, that's the best shit you can get.
Good.
We want to buy American. Right? Either that or the Kalashnikov. The Kalashnikov, but then they want American shit, man. They want the big ass, what do they call those things?
RPGs?
Not the RPGs, there's another word for it, you know, the American version. They want the high grade shit, you know? Because the other stuff is, you know?
Okay.
And the Kalashnikov, that shit gonna fire, man, but that's going, every bullet gonna go a different direction, man. So they want that American precision, man. So they could literally go out and just kill whoever they want to kill. And with that, America used that, taking the whole world over. Now nobody wants to step. But that's changed now.
Yeah.
Everybody got weapons that can compete or are better.
It's over.
Right? Them days are done. Right?
I think they call it a Triton. It's like a Triton.
I forget the name of it. They had on Call of Duty. You brothers know. You already know which one. Man.
Javelin.
Javelin.
Javelin. That's what it is.
If that motherfucker could just lock on a helicopter, this shit lock on a helicopter, it's done.
There's the tank destroyer.
Yep.
Javelin.
Or just straight bodies.
Yeah.
Maybe they put on a little Afghan kid's house, man. Just take out their whole sheep corral. That village is done. Straight up. That's what the so-called white man does, man. He's a bitch.
Yes.
He's a complete scumbag, man. The only time he really got down, when people was put into his neck is when he's fighting us, the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, right? You other nations are a bunch of jokes, all right? You never stood up to this fucking devil, man.
Sorry.
We went to war with this guy, and we were giving it to his ass, man. But the Heavenly Father had to give him that Gatling gun. Gave him that Gatling gun, and now he gave him that missile.
Yeah.
Right? And he gave him that technology, the R40 microchip, the Mark of the Beast.
Yep.
Right? And that's just not a fucking foreign philosophy. That's something that was given to this devil, man, which is part of his technology.
That's right.
Which is his bastion of his power.
Yep.
And with that technology, he thinks he can control the whole world. He thinks he can make himself immortal now with that fucking technology.
Well, he is controlling the world with his technology. You know, he literally has control over the whole earth. He want to solidify it by putting that RFID microchip in. Keep going.
It says
Jump back to that.
it says technology or political techniques.
Yeah, political techniques is his political system. That's spread throughout the four corners of the earth, man. Every country literally got a democracy, damn near. If you type in, list of countries that have constitution, everybody got a constitution. And where does the constitution go back to? America. So everybody's on that same political system. There's more on that?
But even Trump, right? They're mad at Trump right now because he's on the phone saying that, people nobody really care about the election over here because America does the same thing in elections over there, so it's no big deal. So you're trying to use that against them as him acknowledging that there was tampering in the election. But really, so the fuck what? America does that over there. So why not over here?
And this country is not a republic, man. The people don't vote for who becomes president. You got a thing called the electoral college. They're the ones that vote in the president, man. But you dumbass Americans, you still go to the ballot. You still, I gotta vote. We take our time from work to vote. Your vote your vote does not count, man. If nobody voted, the president would still be elected because you got the electoral college, man.
Yeah, they're gonna vote.
And those are, you know, other politicians, you know, other senators. You know, they ain't got paid off by the least to vote in who they want to vote in, man. Keep going on that.
Back in Revelation 13 and 12. He exerciseth all the power of the first beast before him, and causeth the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast.
And we just went into that. All right, keep going.
Whose deadly wound was healed.
This is talking about the Roman Empire. The Roman Empire was taken down, but now you had a revitalization of the Roman Empire, which started during the Renaissance era. All right, and what does the word Renaissance mean? I'm asking you, brothers.
Rebirth.
Rebirth of what? The Roman Empire, man.
Yep.
And when you go into it, before the Renaissance era, you know, you had a certain style of art. After or during the Renaissance era, you know, you had certain people, I forget the guy's name. He was an artist, you know, and he was an architect. They went down into, you know, the basement of the Vatican, and they started studying Greco-Roman architecture to bring it back, which proves that was that system coming back into power. Man. The art changed. They started making naked sculptures.
Yeah.
You know, the arch came back. The pillars came back. You know.
At the same time, they were destroying the older images.
Yep.
The iconoclasm.
Yep.
They're destroying the original images of David. They put some naked Edomite up there.
Yep.
All right, some bug out shit. Then you're pointing the Lord in the what they call it.
Yeah, the Sistine Chapel.
Sistine Chapel. Michelangelo.
Straight homosexual stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Michelangelo was an actual homosexual.
Yep.
He was getting popped by Cesare Borgia. Right? This is all in the histories. That's what that was the rebirth.
Yep.
Bunch of just sickos.
Yes.
Bunch of Edomites freaking off. That's the rebirth, and that's the spirit of the so-called white man. It's always been that way.
Yep. He's doing the same thing in Greece and Rome.
Yeah,
He
same
just brought
thing in
it back.
Greece and Rome. Pompeii.
Verse 13 now. He doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men.
Which is going into the Kosovo conflict. When he had that shock and awe campaign when NATO, you know, pretty much destroyed Yugoslavia, man. Keep going.
Verse 14. He deceiveth them that dwell on the earth.
When you look up that word deceive, the word there is planao, which means to lead astray from the truth. And that's exactly what he did. Through his media, through his Americanization, he has led the entire world down the path of Satanism, man. Changing, you know, the proper way that these people live. You got these women completely out of order, the men completely out of order, the children completely out of order. The whole world is turned upside down because of this damn devil, man. And since he's in a great power, the people are following him and adhering to his ways. Then he's representing, or you know, proclaiming that he follows the Heavenly Father.
This is Jeremiah 51:7. Babylon hath been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken.
Yep.
The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad.
Yeah, and that wine is talking about the philosophies of this place. Okay, so all these nations have taken a hold of that, and now they seeing it ain't working out, so now they mad, man. This man has literally, you know, caused all kind of chaos throughout all these different countries that has accepted his philosophies. The whole society is through, man. Keep going.
Quick precept. It's Daniel 8:25. And through his policy also he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand, and he shall magnify himself in his heart.
Yep. And he actually believes that he is the top entity in the universe, man.
Yeah.
He actually believes that he's over the Heavenly Father.
Yep.
So much so that he is, you know, he claims that he is, you know, fixing the creation of the Heavenly Father with his GMOs, you know, his robotics that this man plans on making. This nigga got robot bees, man.
Yeah.
Oh, see, the original bees, they can't withstand the pesticides that I made to kill the pests that come and eat the crops.
Yeah.
So guess what? I gotta make my own bees. You know? Oh, the crops, see, there was something wrong with them because they couldn't withstand the pesticides that I made. So I had to make new crops that could withstand the pesticides. Because the Heavenly Father, he messed up when he created it. You know? That's how this man thinks. Keep going. He thinks that the Most High made a mistake when he created men in these bodies. Oh, see, I'm a modified man. We're going to live forever. We're going to upload our consciousness onto a hard drive. We're going to live in sleep so we can live forever. Keep going.
He shall magnify himself in his heart, and by peace shall destroy many. He shall also stand up against the prince of princes, but he shall be broken without hand.
Which that's going into Antiochus Epiphanes, which he was broken without hand. The Most High, pretty much gave him stomach cancer. He died. All right, but that is indicative of how all these red Hebrew Edomites act, man. Okay, they all exalt themselves and act like Antiochus Epiphanes. They do the same things. All right, they exalt themselves through peace. They all look, see, we're going to establish a humanitarian crisis. We're going to come in here and help these people out. Then you just completely bomb the infrastructure. Then you come in with your multinational corporations. You privatize the resources. Okay, you take control of the country, man.
Americanized.
Yeah. Then you say, oh yeah, we respect other cultures. Then you force everyone to do wicked shit that you do. You did to the Israelites. Antiochus did that. You forced everyone to live the way as the heathen. To stop practicing the ways of your fathers and to now practice the ways of the heathen. So-called white men, the Americans. Same thing, same spirit. So who are the Edomites, man? Why are you gonna ban that? Is that hate speech?
That's crazy.
Is that hate speech, Esau? Damn, devil.
Quick precept is Micah 2:1. It says, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand.
But that's going into the elites. They're the ones that's in control of this. All right, so they devise iniquity, they devise evil, and then when it's daytime, they put it into practice because they're in the rulership seat. And what's one of the wicked devices that they have imagined that they're going to put into practice? Instituting the RFID microchip. Keep going.
And they covet fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man in his house, even a man in his heritage.
Jump back to Revelation 13.
Revelation 13:13. He doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men.
And he did that. Dropping his bombs on these different nations in the sight of men. That was televised throughout the four corners of the earth. Keep going.
And deceiveth them that dwell on the earth.
Leading them astray, down the wrong path, or down the path of Satanism. Keep going.
By the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth, that they should make an image to the beast.
They should model their society after my society. They should model their society after the Roman tradition. And that's what all these nations have done, man. Because America is the Roman Empire revitalized. All right, so this political system, he told all these nations, you got to get on board with this. You got to establish a democracy in your land, man. You got to have votes. You got to hold elections. Okay, you have to have people that represent the commoners, and this is how your society is supposed to be run. You can't have kings anymore. Okay.
That they should make an image to the beast, which had the wound by a sword and did live.
Roman Empire. Keep going.
And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed.
So if you don't want to model your society after this, we're going to come in there, we're going to destroy you, we're going to take you out of power, we're going to set up a puppet, man. And that's exactly what America does. Keep going.
Verse 16 now. And he calls it all.
Can you, Baba Kusha, look that word up, called it? In Revelation 13:16. That's exactly what this man is going to do. He's going to cause all right? That's everybody on the planet Earth.
The word, the Greek word for causative, it says, I believe it says poeo, says to make, with the names of things made, to produce.
To produce. So what is he going to do? He's going to produce a new system. And you people are going to have to take part in it if you want to buy and sell, as the scripture is going to say. Okay? So he's not going to force this, in a traditional manner upon you. He ain't going to hold you down, go around tying people up, throwing you in jail and putting chains on you and putting chips inside you. Okay? No, he's going to make it to where you're going to be forced to take it. Because the monetary system, this society is getting ready to go into economic collapse as well, by the way. Which is going to further push people towards that mark. You're going to have to get on the new system. right?
You're gonna have to, if you want to be a functioning member of society, you're gonna have to get that chip.
Yep.
Like today, I think there was a store in the Amazon store in the financial district in San Francisco. They were cashless, and then they made that law to make it not cashless, citing that, oh, if you don't have a credit card or bank account, you're pretty much through.
Yep.
Or you can't do nothing. That's discriminatory. Well, Esau wants to be like that. He wants you to say, okay, you're gonna have to have a bank account, which is gonna be the RFID microchip, the actual mark of the beast. Okay, and that's the only way you're gonna be operate. You're gonna be buy, sell, trade, work.
Yep.
And if you don't do it, you're done, man. You're done out there. What are you gonna do?
How you gonna eat?
How are you gonna eat? How are you gonna feed yourself? Right? How are you gonna put shelter over your head? You're gonna end up like these people out here in the streets, losing their minds.
Yep.
That's right. It says to produce, construct.
Construct. He's gonna he already constructing it.
Yeah.
He's literally constructing it around you as we speak.
Yep.
And you can see it, man.
5G.
If you got eyes to see. And the 5G, which is a part of that. Without the 5G, he can't really establish his system because the internet has to be a part of this system. Everything is going to be connected. It has to move quick. As soon as you scan your RFID chip here, it's going to go to the central computer, and they're going to know exactly where you are and what you're doing. Okay?
And Esau, he got the towers set up already. The 5G towers, he got them set up already.
Yep.
Just letting you know that they that much closer to the chip out, making it mandatory.
Yep.
It says to form, fashion.
To fashion. Keep going.
It says to make ready, to
Make
prepare.
ready. Okay, he's preparing this.
Yeah.
All right, and once he has it fully prepared, he's going to present it to you. He's going to offer it to you. Okay, look, I got this system here. Since this old system, it obviously didn't work. Okay, we had multiple crashes. Okay, look, but it's not going to happen under this system. Why? Because now we have a new monetary system, and that's the way they pushing this Bitcoin and this cryptocurrency, man. Okay, look, see, you can you mine the cryptocurrency. So there's only a certain amount of coins that you can produce. Once you reach that limit, it stops. So there can be no more inflation. You can't make fake cryptocurrency. Okay, so look, there's not going to be no more crashes. All right, what all this damn devil had to do was use gold and silver, like Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai told you to use. All right, use what the Heavenly Father told you was money. But see, he can't do that because he can't control you if you use gold and silver. You can go and mine your own gold, mine your own silver, and produce it yourself. Okay? So he can't control you if you use that because that's natural. It's produced damn near everywhere.
Yeah.
You can find it anywhere. You go get it yourself.
Can't patent it.
Yep. So what is he gonna do? He made his own currency. Okay? That he controls. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai controls how much gold and silver is produced. He controls how much of this cryptocurrency is produced, man. The value of it.
Yep.
Okay? Who can have it, who can't have it. So once you accept this new system, you are completely locked in to his system. He has full control over you. All right? And that's his intention. Keep going.
It says to make, i.e., constitute or appoint one anything.
Appoint one anything. What is he going to appoint?
Yep.
He's going to appoint this new system for you people to take part in, man. Okay? Keep going.